Hi everyone, welcome back to another anime review. So this anime review is called Witch Watch. Now Witch Watch is a unique anime where the main character is a witch. She has pink hair and she likes to do magic pretty much. She can learn magic. So that's the main gist of it. However, the guy that she's living with is an ogre and she has a crush on him because when they were kids she always loved him for some reason. I think it's because he stuck up for her a long time, but he also can stop a bus. His main goal is to make sure she does not die, because that's the prophecy says that she's gonna die when she hits a certain age. So he tries to stop it. Case in point, that's what happens. They don't really tell you how it doesn't. They don't know what's gonna happen yet, but it's probably in the manga, but they don't show it. But she has a crush on him, and he's trying to make sure she does not die. So he decides to not try to make sure no one knows about her witch powers. Problem is, that gets shit right out the window when she saves someone who's about to die from a burning building. So she jumps off. She's flying with a broom and she saves her. The other thing is that the whole entire fucking class knows, and the school knows because she decides to use magic to make their class more alive, apparently, because they are fucking. They love that she's a witch and they can play around with her witch powers, apparently, magic powers. And this is where the class finds out that her guy that she likes is an ogre who can punch a wall, blow up, like one punch will destroy a whole entire building. So yeah, pretty much. So that's the main cast of characters. She's in love with him, and he does not know because he has no fucking emotions. That's the other plot twist of it. Now, when it comes to the side characters, the first side character is a character that went to school with her when she was in witchcraft. He can control birds apparently, and he is your ally through and through with the two main characters. Pretty much, they introduced him really early, and the fact that he gets his ass kicked a bunch of times, he still tries to find a way to help them out, which I really appreciated. As for the second guy that comes up, he has a split personality, so to speak, because he's a werewolf or something. And the fact that when he's not a werewolf, he is this shy guy who does YouTube videos, which I think is fucking hilarious. I did a few shorts about that, by the way, I did a few shorts of this anime a few months ago, and he's shy and he doesn't like to talk to people. On the other hand, though, the other person likes to beat the crap out of people, and he's taller, and he also has silver hair instead of the black hair that the character helps him out. He decides to betray them, but then they reconcile, and then he's there. They help out, make sure that the witch does not die. So he is probably more lines of, we need to do it. Now there is a side plot to him, is the fact that the werewolf side knows the fifth main character is a cat. And she gets introduced to the main cast of characters, the four of them, that she is a cat. Well, mainly the three, because they don't know that she's a cat. The werewolf finds out later on, but the other three characters know her as the cat. So yeah, she's a cat. She can transform into a cat, into a human girl, and she goes to school with them. She decides to become friends with them after she gets kidnapped, or stuff like that happens. So the only person that knows is the werewolf, and he makes the deal with her by making him transform into his other form, because the character that is shy and has a YouTube channel, if he sees a moon crest on any surface or anywhere, he turns into a werewolf or a dog or whatever the hell it's called. I don't know if it's a werewolf or a dog, but yeah, pretty much. But werewolf and the ogre get into a fight, and the ogre kicks the shit out of him, which is fucking funny. And the reason being is the fact that there's a witch who wanted to become eternal youth, but they tried to interrogate her and she ends up dying. So there's a big thing that doesn't really concern her. This is where the witch girl with the pink hair realizes that they're trying to protect her, because in the beginning they're trying to hide it from her so that way she doesn't like be all concerning and stuff. So that's the main gist of that. Okay? Alright, so she's trying to make sure that she does not die in the beginning and not know it, but then she realizes that they're trying to help her out, and she forms the cause. So instead, they go to a rich mansion where I think it's her cousin or something like that, where they get attacked when they're fooling around in the river. And then the guy that's the cousin guy, let's just say the cousin is her cousin, or the person that is trying to help them is a fucking vampire. Okay? The vampire is pretty cool, but the problem is he can't live in the sun that too long. But he also wants to go to school, but he can't because he's a vampire and likes to suck people's blood. So it's like one of those things. Like, what the fuck you want him to do? Like, suck people's blood? Instead, he decides to suck the ogre's blood because the ogre has so much youth and invigorating. It's good because if he sucks normal people's blood, they turn into raisins. Apparently, so this is what the vampire lord and witch watch is doing in this type of abstract of the vampire. Because I've seen my fair share of vampires, and I've seen this type of vampire in other animes, and I think they do it a lot better. Now, he comes in the second season, so he's nowhere in the first season, because there are 24 episodes at the time of this recording. I don't know if there's going to have more episodes or not, whatnot. But, to be honest with you, when it comes to the seriousness of this anime, it's non-existent. To be honest with you, they only make it existent on few episodes and few parts of it. Like, like in the second season, there are more serious episodes than the first season. The first season is just nonsense and shenanigans on what the fuck is going on. Like, every single fucking episode is its own episode. Only like a few episodes have connected to the other episode. But there's few in between. And like, I understand that it's supposed to be a comedy romance anime, but there's no romance because the ogre's too fucking clueless that she has a crush on him, and he's too fucking stupid to realize it. So, yeah, that's the problem. Now, as for the side characters, I love the side characters. They all bounce off each other really well. And the fact that they get and their personalities clash when they have to, and when they don't have to, they are, like, awesome. And I just find it hilarious. It's a funny ass anime. Now, when it comes to Witch Watch, the only reason why I watched it is a person that I know, one of my friends, pretty much, his brother died, and he recommended me this anime, so I decided to watch it. It's pretty good. So I'm gonna give this anime 8 out of 10 just because it's significant of what that conspired. If you must know, my friend's brother died from a motorcycle accident, so I just want to let you know what that meant to me. So that's why I watched it, because he recommended it to me from my sister. My sister recommended it to me because my sister's friend and I, because she talks to my sister more than me, because I don't really talk to him that much, but he recommended that to me because of his brother, so that's why I watched it. It's actually pretty good. So there is significant things about this, but it's just shenanigans. Anything goes. It's like so yeah. I hope you guys have a nice positive day. Take care, and always stay positive. This anime is pretty fucking fun. I highly recommend that you watch it. So yeah.